Boys, what is going on? It is currently I'm recording on my phone right now, so I can't even look at that. It's currently 7:56 a.m. January 26th. I think today is gonna be the start of Simon Psychology. If y'all been watching the channel, watching the videos, and actually taking in what I've been saying, y'all would know I was talking in my last video about starting Simon Psychology, which pretty much just goes over the mental aspect of trading, but not just trading, life. Because as I always say, trading is a direct correlation to life. So that's what today is gonna be going over. I think I'm gonna have to switch to like my Chromebook soon because actually closer to the end, because there's I have a passage I'm gonna read for you guys. But today, part one of the psychology, we're gonna be talking about this right here, the importance of reading books. I feel like in this day and age, which is something I fucking say a lot now, but in this day and age, everyone is so caught up on like reading on their phones and being on their phones and all that, you know what I mean? Like I feel like we've lost a sense of reality when it comes to being able to pick up a book and like sit down for 30 minutes, an hour, and just read. Like I feel like we've lost the joy that comes with being able to read a book. And even if you guys seen Kai Cenat, they're trying to say Kai Cenat can't even read, bro. That's crazy. No shame to him or no this to him or whatever, but reading books is very important. Reading books will help you expand your knowledge. It's been said time and time again that knowledge is power. And I'm a very strong believer that there is power in books. And you reading a book is you'd be able to like understand certain things and gain certain things from reading certain books. Books like the 48 Laws of Power, Think and Grow Rich. When I was younger growing up, my brother had a copy of Think and Grow Rich, and I used to read it all the time because I always wanted to be rich. I wanted to be at a certain point in life. So Think and Grow Rich, that's Napoleon Hill. Robert Greene has a lot of good books other than just the 48 Laws of Power. There's The Richest Man in Babylon. There's Robert Kishu, whatever his name is. I don't even know how to pronounce that shit. He has Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And then when it comes to trading psychology, there's wonderful books like Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone. Like that's crazy. The Disciplined Trader. The Best Winners are the Best Losers. Like there's so many books, but the importance of reading is so exponential to your growth, not just as a trader or as a business owner. The importance of reading books is important to you as a person, not just for your mental health, but your everyday life. When I decided in my morning routine to say, okay, I'm gonna read 10 pages of a book every single day, or at least throughout the week. During the weekends, I don't have a routine. That's my time alone. That's my But I came up and I said, okay, every week, every day of the week, I'm reading 10 pages of a book. No matter what book it is, I'm reading 10 pages of a book. And when I started, it was honestly so hard. Like, I'd wake up, bro, I'm waking up, I'm tired. Like, I'm so tired. I just want to go back to bed. I'm waking up, it's 5 o'clock. It's 5:30. Like, my first instinct, I wake up is, boom, pick up my phone. What time is it, bro? All right, TikTok, Instagram, start scrolling, whatever. I had to break myself out of that cycle and say, okay, at this time of morning, this is what I'm gonna do. Instead of hopping on my phone and texting this person or texting back the group chat or scrolling on TikTok Reels or Instagram Reels or scrolling on TikTok, I'm gonna pick up a book. And it was actually this book right here, Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I'm gonna pick up a book and I'm gonna read 10 pages. And I did that every single day until I finished the book. When it comes to books, I don't just read them. I'll read them, go through them, of course, and then I'll listen to the audiobook. When it comes to books, it's good for you to read them multiple times or listen to them multiple times for you to understand certain things. Every time you read a book, you're gonna see something new, something you never seen before, something you did not expect to see in this book, or you did not think was there before. So this is why it's very important when you're reading that you don't just read to get the gist of what the book is saying, but you read to understand. You read to get somewhere, gain something from the book. I'm gonna give you guys maybe like a 1-2 recommendations when it comes to reading. Actually, I said a whole bunch of the books I already read. Other than that, I'd honestly say Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Dale Carnegie is like so crazy. He used to do like seminars back in the day on how to effectively talk to people and how, like, okay, one way this book mentions of how to win friends and influence people would be using someone's name. When I used to work in door-to-door fundraising and sales, one of our jobs or something we used to get better or to get more sales was using someone's name and being able to make someone say yes. If I can make you say yes 3 times, I can sign into a deal before you even think about it. If I'm saying certain things and putting your name in front of it, because your name is the most important thing to you, you're more inclined to say yes and to sign the deal. And that's what Dale Carnegie is pretty much talking about. And even if we like go to like the chapters and stuff, and if you look at all the chapters, like there's so much information in this book, like how this book was written and why. 9 suggestions on how to get the most out of this book. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. The big secret of dealing with people. He who can do this has the whole world with him. He who cannot walks a lonely way. 6 ways to make people like you. Do this and you'll be welcome everywhere. A simple way to make a good first impression. If you do this, you're headed for trouble. Like, there's so much information in this book, bro. Like, I would honestly recommend this to anybody, not just the dog, them, not just men, but for women too. Women also, whatever field you're in, anything. If you want to have a better experience at work, you want people to like you at your workplace, this is a perfect book for you. There's even a story in the book about how someone was at a retail store and they're trying to return something, and the store worker was pretty much saying, "Oh no, this is like all sales final. You can't return this, get mad at them." And the manager seen it, and the manager came over, dealt with the customer, and that customer's been shopping at that store for an ample amount of years. The manager seen it, came over, dealt with the customer, and the customer said, "You know what? Thank you for seeing my point of view, seeing my problem, and helping me." When you're in sales, retail, anything like that, the consumer does not care about you. They care about themselves and thinking that they're getting the best deal possible. That's how you have to think when it comes to dealing with people. I do a lot of business now, and I've been studying sales and all these things myself. And in doing that, I do it for a reason. I want to make you feel like you're getting the best deal possible. But I will never cut a deal with you that cuts me out of it. But I will make it seem like it's the best deal for you, but it's also going to be the best deal for me. And when you start to read certain books and start to understand certain things, these are things that are going to start to pop in your head, and you're going to start to understand. Like the other day, in another of my videos, I told you guys start using Sales Echo. Sales Echo will really help you guys when it comes to sales. It'll really help you guys with talking to people. It'll give you guys a rating. Okay, you said this, and this. It'll show you word for word what you said, word for word what the AI said, and your score. If your opening was good, your closing was good, was your short story good, everything. Like, so if you are really interested in that, I'd say Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. 48 Laws of Power. That's a book I just feel anybody should read. Any and everybody should read that. For the girls, for the ladies, I think there's a book called Why Men Like Bitches or Why Men Love Bitches or some shit like that. That's a crazy book for the ladies. Trust me, though, man. You guys, they know we're on. Okay, I was just gonna say that they know we're on. The Disciplined Life. This is a book that my mom gave me. I've skimmed through it multiple times. This is a book I would not even explain to you guys what it's about. I'd rather you guys go do your research. If you guys are consistent in watching these videos, you guys would know I'm very big on discipline. I'm very big on discipline and consistency. Having discipline and consistency in real life will correlate to anything you do in life. And I'm gonna leave you guys with just one more book, nothing too crazy. Okay, yeah, my bad. I've been in the gym lately. Got a little barbell bench press going on. Another Dale Carnegie book, except this is a mix of two. This is a mix of how to win friends and influence people and the leader in you. I am currently still reading this book. I don't want to go too in depth on it yet, but I think I'm gonna do a summary. Like, I think over time I'm gonna be doing like summarizing books and all that, you know. So it's a book I honestly recommend. So far, like, I'm just gonna read a holy picture of me and my bro in this book. That's crazy. Long live you, Brody. I'm just gonna read a random page from Starting to Communicate. How people are feeling and showing people that he cares about them, even if he doesn't have solutions for all the problems they bring up. There, Clinton is listening, connecting, and articulating his own ideas. There's nothing new about any of this. Abraham Lincoln took a similar approach more than a century ago. In those days, any citizen could start a petition. Any citizen could petition the president. Sometimes Lincoln would ask to abide, to respond, but frequently he would answer the petitioners personally. We're gonna leave it at that. I don't do this reading out loud shit, and I don't want y'all to start dissing me like y'all dissing Kai talking about young nigga can't read. So we're gonna leave it at that. Other books I'd recommend for you guys: The Power of your Subconscious Mind. That's a very, very powerful book. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a list right now. I'm gonna look at the books I have, and I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so I paused the video to get the list for you guys, and when I paused it, it stopped completely. So this is, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I've never bulked up in this situation before. I'm gonna do some research online and figure out, like, I'm gonna probably have to put 2 videos in and like clip them together and then go from there. But shit, live and you learn, right? Every day you learn something new. But yeah, a list of books I'd recommend for you guys would be one, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. The Magic of Believing. That's a very good audiobook I listened to. Master Your Emotions. Mastering Your Emotions is a topic I also touched in one of my previous videos. That goes from trading to just real life and everything. You know what I mean? Like, being able to control your emotions is a very strong aspect of life. If I can get you irritated or get you mad off of the littlest things, and you're ready to crash, you're ready to spaz, do the most, chances are you're not necessarily gonna go too far in life. And that's just me being brutally honest. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Being able to master your emotions means you can master your mind, which means you can master your craft. You have to master your emotions. You have to master your feelings. You cannot just be bleeding emotion 24/7, especially as a man. We cannot be bleeding emotion 24/7 when we know we have shit we need to go do. We have goals we need to go hit. Okay? Who's gonna carry the boats, the logs? Real David Goggins shit. Who's gonna do it? If you're not gonna do it, then I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do it comfortably. I'm gonna be perfectly fine with it. You get me? Another book is The Day Your Life Turns Around by Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn has a lot of crazy good books. I'd honestly recommend a lot of them to you. You guys, honestly, bro. There's another one, Overcoming Procrastination by Brian Tracy. Napoleon Hill, Laws of Success. Napoleon Hill was a very wise man of his time. I think his time was like, it wasn't the 80s. Maybe it's 50s, 60s, 70s. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head. I have to do somewhere looking into that. But Napoleon Hill was a man of stature and wisdom, and somebody that I feel like if you are trying to do certain things in your life that you should. not necessarily look up to, but you should do certain research on them and see, okay, this is what Napoleon Hill was doing. This is, like, you know what I mean? Like, try, do your research and figure out, okay, how did he have this mindset? How did Dale Carnegie have the mindset he has? How did Robert Greene have the mindset he has? James Allen. How did these people have these mindsets? How did they create this tunnel vision that led them to having a certain thought process in their head that makes sense for them to say, okay, I understand it now. And the last book I recommend to you guys, it'd be The Mindset of an Entrepreneur. That's a book I'm currently planning on getting. I have not read it yet myself, but there's an audio book on SoundCloud. Yeah, if anything, nah, I'm not doing it. Y'all can search up the names and shit yourselves. But yeah, that's part one of Simon's Trading Psychology, of the importance of reading books and how books will expand your palette of knowledge and really help you understand certain things and change your view of life. And if you can truly read a book and take what you learn in that book and convert it to real life, I promise you, you'll see a change in your life. And that's what we all want. We all want to see a change in our lives. We all want to do better in life. We don't want to be stagnant. Being stagnant in life is not good. Being comfortable in one situation forever is not good. That's not what you want to be in. That is not what you want to be in. That's like the worst thing that could ever happen to you. If you're ready to sit somewhere and be stagnant forever, no growth, no nothing, that's not good, bro. You should. My goal as a person, not even as a trader or as a businessman, a soon-to-be business owner, or as a salesperson, my goal in life is to get 1% better every single day. If I can get just 1% better every day, everything changes. Like, when I say everything changes, and this is why stacking small wins, compounding small wins, is better than just aiming for one big win. You aim for one big win, and it's like, what it is gonna take for you to hit that big win, I would hit mine way faster because I'm getting 1% better every single day. And that could mean, okay, like TGR says in his boot camp, he said, okay, you're gonna have 10 long-term goals, 10 short-term goals, and create steps to reach every single goal. So if you say you want to be a profitable day trader, and that's your long-term goal, what can you do in the short term that's going to help you become a profitable day trader? What can you do? What small steps can you build that is going to help you on your short-term goal to reach your long-term goal? And to become a profitable day trader, all it really is you have to master your mind. And that's really all it is. And that is what holds people back from being profitable. It's the fact that they cannot master their mind, master their emotions. People, you can lose a trade and you can say, okay, I just lost a trade. Oh, fuck that. I'm entering right back. Boom, because you got stopped out on shorts and price reversed and went long. And you can say, okay, I'm going to go long now. And boom, you enter long. Boom, price chops. Right back down to the downside. And you're in a cycle of buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. I've been there before. I'm speaking from experience. I've done this. Buy, sell in every direction. That's not trading. That's gambling. Our job as traders is not to gamble or to predict price. Some people may say, okay, our job is to predict where price is going. No, I say our job as traders is to react to what price is done and show and have a prediction on where price wants to go. And with my strategy, all I do is I wait till 9:30 New York Open. I wait for a sweep of liquidity. I wait for displacement away from the sweep to retest a fair value gap. If price respects the fair value gap, I'm entering. Simple. And I'm literally waiting for the sweep to sweep out a previous session high or low, a previous day high or low, on the displacement retrace to a fair value gap. you can get stopped out. It's normal. It happens. Any win rate that you have, any strategy you have, you're not going to have 100% win rate. Your win rate is based off of 10 trades. What's the odds of you winning every trade? 70%, 75%, 60%. That's good. There's no such thing as a bad strategy. There's no such thing as trading is patched. There's no such thing as, oh, trading, I tried trading and it didn't work. You tried trading, did not work because you cannot master your mind. You cannot master your emotions. You have to master your mind. You have to master your emotions. Reading books will help you master your mind, master your emotions. Understanding the words from wise people, wise men that came before us will help you master your mind and master your emotions. And that is a part of why reading books is so beneficial to your psychology. This was Simon Psychology Part 1. I'm going to figure out how to clip these two videos together, and we're going to go from there. But before I leave, I'm going to leave you guys with my journal entry from this morning. As I always say, I journal every day at 6:30 in the morning. And some days I don't know what to journal. Some days, like, I know one day I journaled last week. It was like, today's entry is going to be short. I'm locked in. I must learn how to manage my time correctly and get 1% better every day. When you're journaling, I'm even going to do a psychology video on journaling, but when you're journaling, you do not have to be having long ass entries or a whole, you're not here to write an essay, bro. If you don't have that much to write in your journal, it's okay. Write what you can. Write what's in your mind. If you have nothing on your mind, that's fine too, bro. Just, today's going to be a short entry. I need to get 1% better every day. Boom. That's really that. That's what some of my entries look like, and that is consistency. The fact that I'm still consistently showing up every single day to create these journal entries, it shows consistency. It shows my dedication to putting pen to paper or typing away and saying, okay, this is what, this is that. But today's journal entry, boom, you see at the top, January 26th, it reads, I generally do not know what to say today, so I'll say this. A snowball effect will make others think it was easy. A losing streak will make haters say you fell off. Buying supercars and houses will make people say you waste your money. Move out your hometown, people will say you're forgetting where you come from. Trying something new will make your friends clown you. Change your mindset and your circle, people will say you switched up. Moral of the story, everyone is going to have their own opinion about you. And every single step along this path called life. But I believe if you block out all the noise, complete tunnel vision on your goals, you can live the exact life you fantasize and dream about. Your discipline and consistency for your craft should outweigh what anyone has to say, boy or girl, man nor woman. I'll end off with this. Don't downgrade your dreams to match your reality. Upgrade your faith to match your vision. And that's the first video in Simon's Trading Psychology. Honestly, if you stayed to watch this whole video, completely uncut, unclipped, no, like, no breaks, no none of that, no getting up, no none of that, just no edits, no nothing, just raw footage. Bro, I want to thank you from the deepest part of my heart. I want to thank you. I've been getting a few subscribers lately, views, all that, and I honestly appreciate it so much. I really do. And if you guys are on this journey with me, I appreciate that. I always will. I love you guys. Pray for you guys every single day, every night. So, yeah, man. Gonna end this off here. Out of here.